Hey beauties, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you guys are doing well. I'm really excited for today's video, but I find it equally very hard to do because I'm going to show you my current favorite product for the month of Feb. But Feb has been quite a short month and there has been so many new products that I really like. So I find it hard to just choose a few ones to do a full makeup. But anyhow, let's get right into it. So these are pretty much the product that I would use regularly during the month of Feb, since we're very much at the end of it. There's been so many amazing launches that I try to I'm trying to use as much as I can, but there's always some product that I gravitate towards a little bit more. So to start with, this has become such a favorite. It's the Terracotta Le Teint Glow. This foundation, it is beautiful, it's long wear, it gives you just that perfect glow, it dries, it sets. It is an amazing foundation. So I already have my primer and I did my eyebrows already off camera. So now I'm gonna go and apply my foundation. It is so warm today in the studio. It is sunny outside, it's like 13 degrees, I guess, but I am facing south, so I just have the sun here all day and I switch up the heating. You're probably gonna hear me in 2 weeks time saying how cold it is, but today it is one of those beautiful sunny days. So I'm gonna go ahead with this foundation. So as I said, this is a Healthy Glow Foundation, long wear, no transfer. And I don't know if you guys have tried it. I know it's a lot of people have said how good it is. It's just an amazing foundation. It is exactly what it is. No transfer, long wear. It gives you just a beautiful, natural, healthy glow. It looks like it's your skin, but better. So I've used 2 pumps. I usually use 3 pumps to do all of my face. So foundation is on, and look how beautiful and healthy and glowy this is. I'm gonna dare to say I think I prefer this one over the Dior Hydra Nude. I don't know, there's something a little bit more into this one. It's got a little bit more coverage. I think it's even nicer on dry skin because it's a little bit more creamy. I don't know, there's something into it that I prefer over the Dior one. I still wear the Dior Hydra Nude quite a lot, but I have been reaching out for the Guerlain just a little bit more lately. Speaking of product that I have been reaching out a lot for, this lip balm from Dior. This is the Dior Addict 01 in pink. It's my kind of, I'm not wearing anything, but I will always have something on my lips. Like whenever I do my makeup, I always just apply a little bit of lip balm on my lips, prep them, hydrate them. I really like these. In terms of concealer, this is not at all a new product, but I really like it. I think it's a bit underrated. Not many people, I haven't seen many people talking about it. It is the 24-hour wear and hydration creamy concealer, full coverage, and it is the Dior Forever Skin Correct. You can use it actually all over your face. It's kind of an all-in-one product. I'm wearing shade 1.5 neutral, and what I do with it, and it's really creamy, it's got a really good coverage. I just place a little bit everywhere on the face to have a little bit of brightness, just like this. With a concealer brush that has a really nice angle. This is from Sephora, nothing expensive, nothing crazy. It just really works very well. I'm just gonna go and smudge my concealer. So I had purchased the concealer pen from Lisa Eldridge. I did a review on them and I ended up returning them because I've realized there was no way I would actually use them. I just prefer using my concealer, to be honest. And I have so much makeup. I'm trying to also be mindful. Like, so just like this, it's kind of defining a little bit more. This bit here is gonna give you a really nice lifted look. Just down here. So it just brought a lot of brightness. Obviously, you could just do an underpainting technique where you contour your face first and then you apply your foundation in the area where you only need to apply foundation. I prefer to do it like this. I prefer the look on me, but that I think is a very personal preference. Yeah, I think that's just what I prefer to do, but to each his own, I guess. I always contour my nose, just a habit that I have, and I like how it looks. So I'm using the WESTMAN Atelier. This is the small size format and it's shade Biscuit. Some fluff on it. And just come here on the side like this. It doesn't really have to be like a perfect line, because obviously you're gonna brush it off with a brush. So you just want to create that shadow depending on what shape your nose has. You will place the contour in a different position. That's it. I have been using quite a lot Beige, the Healthy Glow Bronzing Cream. This is shade 390. As you can see, I've been going in quite a bit. I just love how easy it is to give you that perfect bronzy look. So I'm gonna use my IT Cosmetic brush. So it is a foundation brush, but it really doesn't matter. So I'm gonna come here. Just on the cheek, quite high because it's not a contour, we're adding a bronzer. And then I'm gonna add some on the forehead. On the side here, wherever the sun would naturally hit a little bit more. And then just a little bit under here, like this. So there's a few new products that I have my eyes on. There are the sun drops from WESTMAN Atelier that are completely matte. It is a little bit pricey. I think it's £60 here in the UK, so like $75. I don't know, I feel like it's a bit of an overkill for the product itself, and it looks to be, the application seems to be a bit tricky. I don't know, I have seen a few videos, it looks really nice, but equally, I am really not sure. I don't know what you guys think, so it's something on my list that I'm tempted to try. There is the new eyeshadow palette, the Rose Bloom, that just looks absolutely spectacular and just in time for spring, so I think I'm going to get it. In terms of powder, this is not new, but I've been using it a lot. It's the Vanish powder. I'm using shade Translucent Medium. It just gives you that perfect airbrush finish, and this is not drying. So if you have a dry skin, this is actually super, super good. I know we're kind of leaving winter, well, depending where you guys are, but here we're heading into spring where, you know, it's not as, well, there's nothing dry in the UK, it's always raining, but I feel like because it's sunny, your skin is just acting a little bit better. In winter, your skin is just a little bit more dry and dull. This has been a skin saver. So I would usually apply this with the brush that comes with the package and really just, oh, I didn't remove the plastic in here. I never use those mirrors. I find them to be not of so much use for me. So wherever I usually want to camouflage a little bit more my pores, just basically the T-zone, that's where I apply my powder. And talking about powder, I haven't really committed yet to my Huda Beauty, the Ube Obsession powder. I did a review on it. I think I need to kind of play with it a little bit more. It's just there on the shelf, it's waiting. I have a few products like this. I bought the Natasha Denona, the new cream blush, the Hygiene blush if I'm not mistaken. It's still in the original package. I haven't opened it yet. I need to try it, to test it and do a review and a demo for you guys. But I don't know, I'm like, I feel like, I'm not sure if I'm going to like it or not. It's just there sitting, I just need to do it. But I have so many other favorite products that I'm not actually getting there. For my eyeshadow, I don't think you guys are going to be surprised because this is literally like my go-to. It has been since the beginning of the month, and oh my god, even my husband, every time I wear this eyeshadow palette, it's just like, that's your look. I love it. So this is the Tom Ford Peach Glamour palette, the cream eyeshadow palette. It is just a beautiful eyeshadow palette. So I'm going to apply all over the peach shade, all over my mobile lid. And I'm keeping things very soft and minimal today. But obviously I have the Chanel collection that is just beautifully outstanding. It's just such a beautiful collection, but because I purchased it just a few days ago, I can't say that that's the most I've been using during the month of Feb. That would be a very big lie. But I reckon I will be using it a lot. So just the peach shade all over my mobile lid. I think some of you are following me on Instagram, and I haven't posted anything on Instagram since I think September, and I think I'm gonna start again to post, but I find it really, I don't know, I feel like Instagram has gone so boring. It's literally just ads and people selling stuff, and I don't want to become one of those people that I'm not sure what's the right formula. So I kind of need your input there. Like, what kind of content do you guys want to see? Like, just short clip of new product, makeup tutorial? Like, I'm not sure. So whatever you guys think is the right formula. And obviously in the stories, it's like your daily life, what you're doing, where you're going. That's fine. But I think in terms of content, I don't know, I'm not sure. I stopped because I felt like it was going a little bit nowhere. But yeah, I'm feeling like quite keen to go back into it. Maybe it's just because it's spring and you always get that second breath around spring and you kind of want to start new things and try. So maybe it's just that, but I think I'm quite keen to go back to it anyway. Now I'm going to take the darker shade, this one here, and just go on to in the crease. Just like this. Like, this palette is just perfection. I do have to say I quite like the Victoria Beckham palette too. But I feel like this is even more an everyday palette, but equally you can create such a really full-on glam look. I think it just depends on how glam, like the level you're keen to go with the palette. So just going under the lashes here at the bottom. And that's it. I finished the eyes, so I added a very fine line of brown eyeliner and just a little bit of mascara. And that's it. So just a very luminous eye look. I really like it. You saw how easy it was to do. For my cheeks, I'm going to use my oversized palette from Chanel. I love this palette so much, guys. It's so easy to work with. It's such a beautiful palette because you can use it as blush, highlighter, eyeshadow, anything you want. It's just going to look really nice on you. So I'm going to use the pink shade here at the top, and I'm going to mix it with this one. So I'm going to use these two here at the top, just going to mix them together and just come like this. And it's kind of almost monochromatic makeup look. Just like this. I'm going to add just a little bit of highlighter, the new DIOR one, the DIOR Forever Glow Luminizer, and really just here, just to add a little bit more reflection. And I'm using the shade Nude Halo, just like this. That's it. And for my lips, because I'm kind of keeping it a peachy tone, bronzy kind of look, I'm going to use my lip liner from Makeup Forever, the Artist Color Extreme Pencil, and this is shade Lively Peony. Oh, I need to sharpen it. So I have to go back to the house in France in mid-March because we really want to finish the house so we can rent it on Airbnb. And I'm just looking forward to be in France and see what different makeup they have that we don't have here in the UK. So if you guys have any recommendation or anything, I know Sephora is much better in France than it is in the UK, so I'm gonna go there for sure. But anything else, and hopefully if there are new collections, because sometimes here in the UK we're a bit slow. So maybe, because I know there are a few new Chanel lipstick coming out, so I might have more luck there than here. Speaking of, I'm wearing the Chanel de Rouge à Lèvres Lake, the avant-gardiste shade from the new collection. It is one of my favorite lipstick at the moment. It just gives you that very sophisticated look. It's very easy to wear, easy to reapply. It doesn't last that extremely long on the lips, I feel anyway. I feel like you do need to reapply a little bit throughout the day, but I love so much how it looks. So this is the final look. I love how it's glowy, radiant. It's just your skin, but better. It's just a very easy makeup. I don't think there's too many steps, too many products. Quite easy to recreate, to be honest. You could skip the highlighter. Yeah, I think it's a proper spring, like getting into spring mode makeup look. I love all of these products. They are so easy to work with. I know they just stay in place. They don't peel. They don't crease. They don't, like, the foundation is going to stay there. It's not gonna separate at the end of the day. It is just such good product. This is the kind of makeup that I am wearing on repeat. I do like a darker eye look, but I think sometimes it's nice just to keep things a little bit more fresh and airy and delicate. And I feel like a lot of collections for spring are that very delicate, very feminine. There's a lot of pink, peaches tone. It's very soft. And it's really nice. It's really, I think it's very, very, very feminine. There are a few pharmacy drugstore products that I'm quite keen to try, so stay tuned. I think I'm going to do a video review just on drugstore and pharmacy brands. I think there's a lot of them that are quite underrated and actually could really have a place in your makeup kit. So I'm gonna do that. And I'm going to do a hair care video review as well. So stay tuned for those videos. Otherwise, that is it for today. That is the final look. Let me know what you guys think down below. I think it's just a really nice and fresh look. So as always, I will list down below all the makeup products that I've been using for today's look. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new here. Give it a thumbs up to the video, share with your friends. And if you have any questions, suggestions, comments, put them down below and I'll make sure I can come back to you. And I will see you next time. Thanks for watching, guys.